Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Hand Barrel Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So this one has been over in the sack for a long time. You picked this up so long ago, he doesn't even remember where he picked it up. But we've had this one. I want to just state for the record, before we even get into the details on it, this is an A++ for bottle design.
It is.
This is one of them, this could taste like donkey piss, but the bottle itself is worth a decent price tag.
And it's case in point, that's why it's here.
100%.
You go looking, and everything's pretty similar. Like, oh, now look at this one.
Yeah, jumps right out of it. Hence why I bought a paint can that did taste like donkey piss.
There was a white one and a black one.
Yeah,
but everything seemed to say the same on both bottles, so I don't know.
Right, so we'll get into it. So this was $60.99, but it is 105 proof. Minimum of 2 years is what it says. It was 64% corn, 24% rye, 12% malted barley. It is a product of Hand Barrel Bourbon, LLC. It's distilled and aged in Kentucky and bottled by Bardstown Bourbon Company, is what it says in the information I got. And it is in a number 4 charred American white oak, which a lot of them use the number 3. So I don't know if that might be a screw top. Can't be. I was going to say can't be. You gonna yell about the wax? I'll do my best.
No, we'll see. What was the one we just did the other day?
We did Maker's Mark.
Dribbled everywhere.
He yells at me. It looked like I had a swimming pool over here on the table. He's like, it's pouring all over the wax.
Well, it catches the wax.
It just did right there because I stopped. But I will give you. Oh, did I short you? Here, I haven't drank any yet. Yeah, try that. We can always pour more. I know where the bottle is.
It's not Steve, so.
No, right. I stopped and I poured more because I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm shorting them. Oh, yeah, that wax is coming off. So, we'll see. I do love the bottle, though.
I agree.
When I looked it up online, I did see the black and I seen the thing. I didn't know if there was a difference between the two. You didn't think there was a difference when you were there.
Everything read the same.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I want two? It's $60.
105 proof too. This should be in the happy land. Hopefully.
Hey, like you said, we'll $60, and the bottle's great, and the liquid sucks. It's one of them. Keep the bottle and fill it with something else. But
it goes back to the blends. I say that all the time. It's supposed to be a $59.99 bottle. You know what I mean? But the bottom, the juice inside is like a $30 juice with a $30 bottle. But our blends is actually good.
It is.
You know what I mean? So
this nose is leaning towards a heavier malt.
Not a malt. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting a malt. No, you did that like yesterday. Like you said the same thing I said like 3 times, and I was laughing in the last review. But no, I'm getting a chocolate actually.
Chocolate.
Yeah, like you know what it almost smells like? I'm getting like what I get, like a deep, rich, like almost like a chocolate covered. It reminds me of like a Maker's. I mean, it has a
distinct nose.
This. No, it's not. You know how the Maker's always has that thick, rich, dark. I picked it out last time we were in the blind, but I'm getting like a hint of a chocolate. I'm actually getting what I think, and this makes 0 sense because it says a minimum of 2 years, but it smells like a charred oak, like a chocolatey charred oak. That's what I'm smelling.
I'm getting.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to taste it. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. It was all underneath the wax. I don't like that. That's gotta go. I'll tell you, man. I don't know.
It's a different flavor.
That's.
You're drinking 105.
Let me smell this. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Proof-wise, it hit me.
And it's not a sparkly. It's there.
That's why I'm looking at it. 24% rye. That's a generous amount of rye.
It is, but it doesn't kick that way. It has the proof more in your chest, but it has a unique taste.
12% malted barley too, which. It smells darker than it is.
It almost has the nose of a light nose of that. What was that whiskey that I bought that one time? The malt whiskey.
The Fox, the Swift Fox.
A little bit of a light nose on that.
See, and I was gonna go without the smoke. I was gonna go to Balcones. It was a darker, like a molasses type smell.
That one had a unique
You know what I mean? But
Nose
it's
as well.
not to that extent by
No,
any means.
no,
But it's
that-
bringing me in that dark
and
area.
nor is this to the fox.
Right.
It's
yeah.
not that either.
I'm not
But
getting
it's
that.
unique.
Yeah, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting the correlation to go to like a single malt. Like I'm not tasting that heavy single malt.
I get that light nose. I don't really get it in the flavor, but there is a unique flavor. And I'm not even sure. It's not a bad flavor.
I just was rolling it around. I wanted to see. It didn't. I'm looking to see if there's anything young in this. I'm not having it. It's not branching off with flavor.
No,
that 105 proof is just right. Always is.
It's holding there.
It has a decent viscosity. It's not a super huge long finish, but it's certainly not a weak one by any means.
It doesn't roll away.
No, it's like middle of the road. Like it's a decent. Like you're drinking 105 proof.
You do.
It's lasting with you.
So I guess the big question would be, you know what? I think I would buy myself one of these.
It tastes lighter on the palate than what the nose like. It seems like dark and rich and thick. And this drink's a little bit lighter and softer than what the nose appears, but it's very good.
But there's a
fruit.
nose.
There's a fruit coming out of this too. And if this sits long enough in my glass, it's bringing me to like a Buffalo Trace product. It's bringing me with that a little bit. It's starting to go towards the fruity butterscotch that I get when I drink one of them.
I'm not really disappointed.
Mm-mm.
How available is it? I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I'm not even sure where you picked this one up. This has been over there for so long.
I want to say
I had to go back.
Pretty sure it was Rhode Island. It was at Cappy's. So if there's a Cappy's near you, it's probably in one of them. But
I don't remember seeing this on our shelves at Mass though. Because
I have not seen this.
I was going to say because I would not forget that barrel.
Even
it would stick out.
Even at Total Wine, I have not seen it there.
Yeah.
My wife shopped there a little more than I do, but
this is really carameling out. This is really
the nose is right off the bat. Wasn't bad anyway.
Mm-mm.
Pours much better without the goop.
Yeah, it hit it like when you slowed the pour down.
I know how it works.
It hit it on my first pour, and I wasn't
every one of the makers down here.
I really do.
Oh no, it was knob. It was knob.
When you did the 4 knobs.
Yeah.
Yep. That was that.
I did. My whole friggin' napkin was like.
Knob needs a lesson from makers, anyway. So we already discussed that.
Because it comes right off.
Yeah. This is very good.
Yeah,
this is very good. I'll be interested to see.
The question for you: would you buy it at that price?
Because
you are the more finicky one.
I am. I didn't look up what actual.
2 year.
I didn't look up tough one, what. It doesn't drink like that's my thing. But it is 105 proof. So you know what? I'm always torn with that because I'm not a stickler on age. This does not drink like a 2-year-old.
It doesn't.
Like it drinks like a legitimately, a well-aged bourbon, not a super aged bourbon, but a well-aged bourbon. So I don't mind the years as much. I'm more.
The taste, it's got a nice taste.
That's what I'm saying. It has a decent flavor, decent taste. I actually dislike more when you have take 1792, took a 12-year bourbon and made it like an 86 proof. You know what I mean? Like that to me is wrong. You got to water that, age it for 12 years and then water the piss out of it. That doesn't make any sense. So I do like the proof they did on this. I love the bottle. This is so.
I agree. It's almost worth getting the black one so they sit side by side.
It might be one of them things like, would I want to shop around and stuff? But I mean, this is actually very good. I'm hoping it opens up with a little more fruit, and that'll make it even better. Display-wise, though, someone's going to see that on your shelf and say, "What is that?"
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like if you have people over, they're going to be like, "I want to see that." It's just the same reason thing that people are like, "Look, guy with a horsey." You know what I mean? It just
or the genie bottle.
The genie bottle. Then they're going to be like, put that genie bottle back. That tastes like dirt water. I mean, if you want to compare, because I think that's more. Yeah, exactly. This one's a pretty bottle, and if you rub it, a genie comes out. Yeah. Honestly, this is way better tasting. I just, look at it. I drank half of that thing, and every drink I go, this is not good. I keep trying to think, like, it's going to get better, but that is like grainy and woody.
I have not tried that since we did it.
Yeah. You're not missing anything. It is like veiny and
I don't mind this one.
This is actually very good. I gotta say, unless this is one of them trickery bottles that change in the midway, this is one of the ones where like the bottle sold you, but it didn't do you wrong.
No.
So
no.
in this case, would I like to see it a little bit cheaper? Yes. Would I probably buy one of these just so I could have it on the shelf? I think I would, even at the $60.99, just because of the uniqueness of it. You
It's
know what I mean?
definitely
Like, you don't see a bottle like this
Nope.
ever.
Nope.
Nor will you probably see another one. You know,
Rhode Island, I guess.
love to see it a little bit cheaper, but and it might
Was
be.
it $750 or $700?
I'm assuming a 750. I didn't even look at that, to be honest with you. 750 milliliter.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing too.
Very deceiving.
You look at all the
I
different
know.
bottle shapes and stuff, and it's like, how can that possibly be the same as this? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't even look like it should match, but they do. It is, but overall, I think I would at this stage and age. And the minimum of 2 year kind of scared me when I read it.
Well, and I read, and it doesn't tell you. I didn't know if it did the accelerator, but it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Or if it does, it doesn't tell you.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I'm shaking my head. It doesn't say that it does it anyways. Man, the more this sits in a glass, this is cranking. So the first sip was good, second sip was good. We were on
But-
third and fourth
but
sip.
even-
This is actually
Yeah,
coating
that-
way better. It's hanging on
and
longer.
the nose was right off the bat.
There was a huge fruit coming out of this. Are you getting that? I am getting like that Buffalo Tracy
I'm not
fruity
really getting
butterscotch.
Crazy.
I get
I'm
like a
not getting
fruity butterscotch, not the straight, not like the
I get it. I'll
benchmark.
get the hint of the backlash, maybe of the butterscotch. I still get the malt kind of front forward.
I forgot who I was talking to when he had said about the Wilderness Trail. You prepped with this. It reminds me a lot of that. It gives me that similar profile. No, because that was a fruity butterscotchy.
It was. That was a little easier. Well, obviously because the proof is way different, but yeah.
I mean, in the same ballpark is what I'm saying.
Yeah, this end flavor has a little more to it.
Well, there you go. That's even a better seller for him. I just know he was like waiting to pull the trigger on this one. But this to me, I mean, I think we're in the So it was $50.99 for this one. It's $60.99 that we found it up here for that
Yeah,
one.
and that's 100. This is 105. So I mean, they're not.
It's in the same general ballpark. But if flavor, I'm working off of memory. I haven't done it since the last Sunday Fun Day. But it's bringing that fruity butterscotchy. I mean, it actually has a nice oaky finish. And I hate to say it when I'm looking at a minimum of 2 years. You know what I mean? But it's really bringing like a nice
When
finish.
I read that, I'm like, great, this is going to be another one of those master crafts or, and did we get smoked? But I'm not disappointed.
I mean, maybe the saving grace is the number 4 char because that's a heavier char.
I know I did not get this at a little distillery, so.
Yeah,
It was in a bigger store.
I've been grabbing around it. I have no idea why. I just always grabbed around it. It's been in a sack for months and months. I had to switch to an old notebook.
I guess
to find where the thing
you can
is,
let us
so.
know if this even makes it next to you guys, so we can. See
Yeah, I do appreciate when you guys do.
where does it distribute
the ones that are around.
Yeah.
How far up north it comes down to, because a lot everything or west or east. Yeah, all this stuff, because a lot of stuff seems to stop just south of us, anyways. So it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, even at this price. For the uniqueness of the bottle, I think I would buy it, just mainly for that. If this was in a standard bottle, I might hem and haw more, but this is actually very
and even
good.
with Rhode Island tends to be pricier than us as well. So I mean,
Right, because you went to Newport too when you went to Rhode Island. So if you were
Just
anywhere,
outside,
so if you went anywhere near Newport, you can't even get anything cheap down there. That's the richie end of town. They build castles. They don't build houses down in Newport. Very pretty though, if you've never been. So, but there you go. Yeah, I'll be interested to see. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out now, see if we can score the other one, see if it tastes any different, just for shits and giggles. See if we can get it cheaper too.
I'm sure I'll be back.
Now we can be on a hunt. You know what I mean?
Going to Maine next though, so it's not. We'll
Lord knows we got plenty of bottles to not have to worry about hunting for this one, but this is definitely unique if you see it. I mean, I love the packaging. A plus, and the fact that they put good juice inside. This is an A plus to me.
Or if you have had it,
yeah.
So do you like
it? Yeah, leave it.
Well,
I don't think it was any part of it. It doesn't say anything about a single barrel, so I'm assuming like they should all taste the same. You know what I mean? It's not like you're getting like. I mean, when you get the Blantons, you can get a hit or miss on it. So, well, there you go. We'll wrap this one up since tomorrow's Blind Fight Friday. Sometimes those run long, but yeah, if you see this, I highly recommend it. 105 is a sweet spot, anyways. That's a nice proof, and this drink's nice. It really does. I can't wait to see it open up. I think this is going to blind well. We put this up against other ones in that price in the
I'm hoping
in the proof point. I think
it's got a little unique nose and a little different taste. It's just whether I can remember that.
it's going to be tough for me because it's blending in with like what I remember of like the Buffalo Trace profile with that butterscotchy. I'm hoping it changes a little bit so I can get something unique out of it. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
And subscribe.
There's absolutely zero I didn't like about that.